When it comes to presentations, public speaking, speaking to an audience, a lot of people don't know what to do with these. So I'm going to give you a couple of quick, practical tips and suggestions that you can use immediately that are not only going to make you more comfortable, because that's a big part of public speaking and presenting, it's you feeling more relaxed and in control, but really the important thing is your audience, the people that are sitting and listening to you, they're going to get more from your presentation and they're going to respect and value what you said more just by simply how you support what you're saying. Before I give you these 3 tips, let me first of all invite you, say thank you for coming to and watching this video. This is a new series that we're launching for people that are committed to personal and professional development. If you like what you're seeing and hearing today, I encourage you to subscribe and also give us some feedback. If you have some ideas for me, if you have questions, give me the feedback and it may become a topic for a future session, or we'll be able to give you some ideas and recommend some resources. Okay, so let's get into it. What do we do with these? So here's the first of 3. I'd like you to think of your hands as a pencil or a pen that you use to punctuate what you're writing. And if you don't like writing, then get your computer. So where you have exclamation and commas and question marks. Let me give you a quick example. As I speak, what I do is I punctuate what I'm saying based on my hand gestures and to underscore. To give you a quick example, if I'm making a point that is important for my audience to understand and to really accept, I will use my hand and put out as an exclamation point. The universal symbol that we all kind of intuitively understand is if I ask a question, I go, well? So again, my hands simply move and open up, and my audience knows that this is an invitation for them to think and maybe even provide me with some feedback. So again, you can do this. So think of your hands as adding punctuation. Because in the same manner, if you were to write a paragraph of information without punctuating it, it would be really hard for us to understand. If you don't include your hands when you're speaking, it becomes that much harder for us to understand and follow what you're saying. You can see what I'm by my point by not moving my hands already. Okay, let's move on to the next point. Think of your hands as adding color and being a powerful dynamic force when you present. And I'll use the example of music. If you are a musician, you've all listened to music, you'll know that the music gets louder, that's a crescendo, and then that it gets softer, diminuendo. Think of your hands in similar fashion to enhance and add that power, that color, and that tone. So you can simply be underscoring something by raising your hands. If you're excited and you think this, what you're talking about is really impactful and important, show us, let us know, okay? So these are simple tips. You know what you're probably thinking, gee, Ralph, yeah, I get it, but that looks weird. Well, actually, until you start doing it and get used to doing it, it may feel weird, but if you think of how your audience will view and react to you, it will make you more credible and approachable. Quick side note, think of actors. When they are on a stage, if you've ever been at a theater, live actors, they don't just say the lines, they live the lines, right? It's that energy, it's that dynamic they add to it. Okay, so now the third thing, this is now, I'm going to put my hands down so you can relax. This is now about what do you do when you are listening, when you're taking information, because there's one thing about speaking and presenting. There's a whole other thing about being viewed as somebody that can be approached and questioned or who is open to hearing what your audience has to say. Where you put your hands is right around your navel. You leave them open, sort of palms out. This area is called the truth zone. When we keep our hands in this general area of our body, people that are interacting with us and listening to us, they trust what we're saying because we are seen as being open, trustworthy, not intimidating. We don't cross our arms. We're not leaning in. We're approachable. If you want not only to connect with your audience by what you communicate, but also to have them trust you and communicate back with you, try all of these three techniques, because I guarantee you they will take some of the edge, the anxiety off your presentation. You know what may just happen, which is what I discovered years ago? I started having fun and I enjoyed this. And the more fun I had, and the more fun I have today when I present to my audiences, the more fun they have. It's not about you, it's about you creating an environment where people can learn. But you lead by communicating effectively. Go try it. Hope you come back again.